What is up, Gangster Nation? Today, I'm going to be coming at you with a crazy little video. Also, I hope you all had a happy Thanksgiving. I hope you all had a lovely time and spent time with your family. I hope you all prayed to Jesus a little bit. I hope you all had a little, little sit-down family chat with your families. I hope you all ate a lot of turkey. But today, we're going to be talking about Denims. Now, I particularly don't like Denims because she's a dumb bimbo, but I also don't like Denims because, well, I mean, really, she's a morally corrupt OnlyFans model, and morally corrupt is, like, not an understatement. I know that's, like, a big word, you know what I'm saying, but, like, it's not an understatement. Like, I cannot think of a better description for her, right? There is, like, very little that's redeemable about her. And I'm pretty close to saying none, right? So Denims essentially made her bones by, being a political streamer on Twitch. And, that's fine. That's whatever. A ton of people do it. Started hanging out with Destiny, to my understanding. And then the first controversy that, rings bells in my head about Denims is when she stayed over at Destiny and Melina's house, I think his ex-wife now. She invited some guy over and she got fucking plowed in Destiny's bed, and understandably he was a little pissed and like freaked out and was like, no, leave, you're not allowed in my house anymore. What the fuck is wrong with you, right? If I'm being honest, I'd be pretty pissed off about it too. I'd probably say a lot. I'd probably be a lot more angry. I'd probably be a lot more frustrated. But I mean, I also wouldn't let a porn star into my house in the first place and expect her not to be fucking weird. So, you give and you take a little bit. But another really big problem with Denims, and what I want to discuss more prominently, is that most recently she has she's held back her laughter. She essentially does not care about veterans, at all.
Figures he can do something better for the world by fighting for people's freedom so they don't have to.
He can't decide if it's a poverty draft or not. He wants to enlist because he loves his country, but also he has to still live with his parents, and he wants to stop being a burden.
He's afraid.
I'm talking about at all, bro. It's one thing for Frogan to be like, oh, except for the veterans that, realized that they were wrong. But this bitch do not care. This bitch is, actually evil.
Sacrificed 4 to 8 years of his life being horrified, having to relearn how to adapt into modern society, because that's what they do, guys. That's what they don't tell you.
Inventing a guy to feel sorry for.
Have to readjust into society after being. My dad's deployed 17 times. My dad has served for over 40 years in the military. All my family has served, and seeing my brothers before the war and after the war, they became different people. My dad also has PTSD, and it's very awful to fucking see, and seeing him have to understand, what is okay and what's not okay to do. And, society just says, oh, well, you're not at war anymore. Just get over it. And then they come over and they have to relearn that they're safe now. They have to relearn that they're fucking safe.
What do you mean your dad had to relearn what was okay and what was not okay?
She laughed at Tectone's description of his father having PTSD and getting his legs blown off. She was holding back her fucking laughter, biting her lip. She's like, I'm sorry. Fucking, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? I don't know what kind of mental illness, it takes somebody to I don't know.
What
does that mean?
Get to feel safe. Every second you have to take as a blessing, because at any time a mortar can drop next to you, near you, your friends are dead. My dad was in the bathroom stall. Okay, he was in the bathroom with one of his best friends, brushing his teeth. One second he's brushing his teeth
in the stall.
The next second, he doesn't know where he is. He can't hear, he can't see, and his friend is gone, as well as the majority of the flesh on his legs, as well as the entirety of his ear, gone. Have you seen my dad? He's pretty much half robot at this point, in case you guys don't know. He's pretty much half fucking robot. Because a mortar hit the bathroom where he was brushing his teeth and killed one of his best friends.
Okay.
And to see some fat bitch.
How mentally ill you have to be to for the only thing for you to take away when Tectone is like, oh, my dad was in the bathroom stall my dad was in the bathroom brushing his teeth, and when a bomb went off and his friend died and his legs got blown up, right? The only thing that she took away from that wasn't, oh my God, that's a horrible story, I'm so sorry for your father. Only thing she took away from that was, your dad was brushing his teeth in the bathroom stall? Like, what's wrong? Oh, what? That's crazy, chat. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. She is so, like, comedically disingenuous. She's also a dumb bimbo. Have I said that yet?
On the internet and say, I hope they get PTSD. What a horrible fucking thing to say. And now, it would be great if she ever does show true remorse and say, I apologize. That was a moment of ignorance.
She literally apologized.
Stupid for me to say.
This is what's called a geo-interjection. I want to point out the fact that she did not apologize. Frogan has not apologized. She was like, yeah, I worded it poorly. She never said sorry. Like, she was never like, hey, this was a moment of ignorance. I respect the troops. She never said that. She only claimed to have worded it poorly and did not apologize. So Denims is lying in this scenario.
Would be great. But instead, all I've seen is her doubling down.
She
saying,
apologized.
You're misunderstanding me. What a joke.
Dude, these people are such fucking liars, dude. These people are such disingenuous liars.
It's an absolute fucking joke. Like, when you fuck up, show remorse and apologize. But I hate these fucking people who shit talk America, who shit talk the uncomfortable things we have to do to maintain a society like this, and then still actively...
No, Denims, I think he's right. I now think it's Frogan's fault the soldiers have PTSD.
She's so comedically disingenuous and so comedically, like, she's actually evil. Like, I ain't even gonna front, bro. Like, she's legitimately, like, this is evil. There's no redeemable, like, features to her. Like, she has no redeemable qualities. And then, like, she also, like, when she got banned, because her and a lot of other streamers went on this panel talking about who can say Habibi. Now, Habibi, I'm, like, pretty sure it's not even a slur. Habibi means honey, I'm pretty sure. That's what my girlfriend tells me, and she speaks Arabic. So, but that's what Habibi means. It means honey, and it's like an endearing term, right? Like, you say, oh, Habibi, right? They went on a Twitch live panel, and they ranked the ethnicities of people who can say Habibi. At the top was Arabic, under was Arabic coded. I think below that was thinks it's a slur. Below that was something else. I don't know, like it was like white people or something. And below that was loves Sabra. And this is obviously Sabra, if you didn't know, is an Israeli hummus, right? It's a Jewish hummus, and which is prominently consumed by Jewish people.
The next person is one of my favorite people, Ethan Klein.
I told you guys to clap.
This is a good reaction.
That was a good one. That's good. All right. Turn that up. Turn giraffes.
We all know where this is going.
Actually, see, this is the only redeemable thing I can give her, because, like, she was the only one who on that stream was like, we should have one that's below Love Sabra called Zionists.
Dude, where's the, you guys are missing a category for Zionist. That was a joke. That was just a joke in my...
Denims. Well, obviously it's Love Sabra, right?
Yeah.
It has to be.
That's easy. That's
Definitely Love Sabra.
But then everybody started to go, well, isn't that just Love Sabra? And it's like, bro, like, this is why. That, not even just that, the fact that she was, like, backing up other people giving anti-Semitic remarks and, like, endorsing other people who, like, were essentially chronic anti-Semites, that is why she got banned. And she tried to frame it like, oh, I got banned because of a lie, because Asmongold spread a lie about me.
The fact that Asmongold got banned for 2 weeks for calling Palestinians inferior and suggesting that he didn't give a fuck that they should be genocided because they're inferior, and the rest of us got a month based off of a lie, is a fucking joke. It's a total fucking joke.
What lie? And then she doesn't elaborate, like, at all on what the lie could be. Like, she doesn't tell you what the lie is. She just says that it was a lie that was spread about her. Did I tell you she's a dumb bimbo? Did I tell you she's a porn star yet? Like, there's no redeeming qualities. Like, she's not even that attractive if I'm being, like, brutally honest. Like, she's okay. She's like a 5, like a 6, I'd say, maybe. Not even. Like, she's the most middest looking person, and then she is, like, by far the most, like, one of the most horrendously acting people I've ever seen. I don't think I've seen somebody in person act as, like, evil, like intentionally bad or intentionally disingenuous as this. There was also, so if you don't know who Keffals is another individual, a trans person who came under fire for essentially giving children drugs and encouraging children to transition, which I don't agree with for obvious reasons. But Keffals got in trouble for giving kids drugs, and for also partnering with a company that had a lot of, like, lolicon and shotacon imagery, which is, like, weird anime, like, child porn stuff, right? It's fucking weird. But that's what Keffals got in trouble for. And Denims, when confronted with, hey, will you disavow Keffals? After knowing, you know, what Keffals did and, you know, actually going through, like, the video and stuff, you know, you wanna know what Denims said?
My perspective is, I don't like to spend my time going after other people that are on the left, right? And that's just because I think my time is better spent making fun of people on the right. You guys can disagree, and I'm not saying that no one should ever do this, and I'm not saying that I think it's bad to do this. I'm saying I don't like to spend my time fighting with people who are saying that they're on the left.
I prefer not to spend my time calling out people on the left wing. I think my time would be better spent calling out right-wingers. It's like, dude, wait, so let me get this straight. Just because somebody is, like, a lefty means you can't say that they're bad or that they did a bad thing? Like, Jeffrey Epstein, I'm pretty sure, was a Democrat. Would you say that Jeffrey Epstein is bad, right? Like, Jeffrey Epstein had the Clintons flying out to him. Are you not going to disavow Jeffrey Epstein just because he's a Clinton fan? Just because he voted for Hillary? Like, what are you fucking talking about, bro? Like, what are you yapping about? This bitch actually, like, she is genuinely, like, evil. Like, I hold that belief. I genuinely think she is, like, evil. But yeah. That's all I have to talk about today. Twitch e-girl exposed for laughing at people with PTSD. Yeah, that's it, really. I hope you all had a wonderful day. I hope you all had a wonderful time. I hope you all continue to have wonderful times. And I'll see you guys in the next one. And remember, there's only one bad thing you could ever do, and it's be British. Bye.
Oh yeah, one more thing.
Bro talk shit, we running him down. He almost moved with a gang, no. That shit is not advised. I've been on my come up, now some people with no rise. They ain't got no money and they not up, no surprise. No, I'm rapping, I'm a